Weighing in at just 6 to 8 kilograms, the Jack Russell Terrier looks like the perfect compact companion. Because of their charisma, they are staples of movies and TV shows, appearing as the obedient, easygoing sidekick. This reinforces a common assumption that they are simple, low-maintenance pets for a quiet life. In reality, their official ownership difficulty rating is a 5 out of 5. When bored or underexercised, these dogs invent their own entertainment. This usually looks like shredded upholstery, chewed baseboards, and relentless, high-pitched barking at every passing shadow. Move them outdoors, and a neat backyard can be transformed into a field of deep excavated holes in a single afternoon. It is an incredible amount of force for such a small animal. They are frequently described as dogs with endless energy and absolutely no off-switch. Treating a Jack Russell like a typical lapdog is a recipe for disaster. That domestic chaos isn't a lack of discipline. It's the result of massive internal energy being compressed into a life with no productive outlet. To find the source of that energy, we have to look back at the dog's origin in historic England. This breed was engineered for the grueling demands of the English fox hunt, where they worked alongside men on horseback and packs of larger hounds. The physical requirements were extreme. A Jack Russell had to keep pace across miles of rough country terrain for hours without slowing down. Once the target went underground, the dog's second job began. They had to furiously dig into narrow burrows to find and flush out prey. This required a fearless, intense personality, the kind of grit needed to dive into a dark, enclosed space to confront a cornered animal. Every behavior that frustrates modern owners, the digging, the chasing, the barking, is actually a centuries-old hunting program being successfully executed in the wrong environment. Because of that history, modern Jack Russell ownership requires an extreme commitment to activity. They require at least 1 to 2 hours of intense daily exercise just to reach a baseline level of calm. Their prey drive is equally intense. Without early and careful socialization, that hunting instinct can make them a relentless threat to other small household pets. As this logic tree illustrates, physical exertion is only half the battle. They are highly intelligent, scoring a 4 out of 5 for trainability. If you don't give them a task to focus on, they will use that intelligence to outsmart you. Achieving a calm dog requires mental exhaustion. Training sessions, puzzles, and scent work are just as important as long runs. Owning a Jack Russell means managing an elite, high-performance athlete that happens to be contained within an 8-kilo frame. For people in cramped apartments or those who prefer a quiet lifestyle, this breed is a recipe for stress. They are best suited for homes with space and owners who are constantly on the move. They show immense loyalty to active families who include them in every hike, in every run, and training challenge. There is a clear trade-off here. The short coat means grooming is simple, but the high-functioning brain means mental maintenance is a full-time job. You're signing up for 13 to 16 years of athletic companionship, but you have to be willing to pay for it with your time and attention every single day. The Jack Russell Terrier is an incredible partner for a high-energy, experienced owner, but for anyone else, they are a chaotic